It turns out that if you give starving geeky food on a regular schedule, they actually eat it. Who knew? Apparently, not the geniuses running Hollywood. We have officially reached the point of absurdity where executives are patting themselves on the back for reinventing the concept of television. They promised us the future of streaming was 6-hour movies sliced into random chunks released once every 3 years. Now, they are looking at the ratings for 2026 and realizing that maybe, just maybe, the audience actually likes reliability. Hey Geekly, Kukai Wafra here. Strap in, we're opening the file. Let's look at the headlines coming out of HBO this week. The network is currently taking a victory lap because the start of 2026 has been massive for them. They have critical and commercial hits with the new Game of Thrones prequel, A Knight of the Seven Kingdoms, the second season of the medical drama The Pit, and even a hockey romance show called Heated Rivalry that they licensed from Canada. Casey Bloys, the president of HBO and usually one of the sharper suits in the business, gave an interview where he sounded genuinely baffled by his own success. His grand realization that the revolutionary strategy of airing shows annually with a high episode count is actually profitable. Basically, he is shocked that people like watching television shows that act like television shows. Now, let's play the corporate advocate for a second. I get why they're celebrating. For the last decade, the streaming model has been a disaster of inconsistency. You fall in love with the show and then the algorithm tells the studio to put it on ice for 2.5 years while they renegotiate contracts. From a business perspective, and if you follow industry analysis from guys like John Campea, you know this is the only language these executives speak. This shift to annual releases is the holy grail. It reduces churn. If subscribers know The Pit is coming back every September with 15 or 20 episodes, they do not cancel their subscription. It creates a habit. It stabilizes the cash flow. And frankly, for us as viewers, there's a comfort in that. It's nice to not have to consult a violently complex spreadsheet just to figure out when the next season of a dragon show is dropping. But that's when I read the fine print and realized just how cynical this whole epiphany really is. Are they taking us for fools? Seriously, the audacity to frame this as a revolutionary idea is insulting. This is not innovation, Casey. This is a factory reset. For 50 years, television worked exactly like this. 22 episodes every single year, same time, same channel. Then the streamers came in and burned that model to the ground. They told us the old way was garbage. They told us that prestige TV meant waiting 40 months for 8 episodes because quality takes time. They gaslit the entire audience into thinking that reliability was the enemy of art. And now that their stock prices are wobbling and they need to juice the engagement metrics, they're suddenly bringing back the exact same model they spent 10 years trying to kill, and they expect a round of applause? Give me a break. This isn't just about scheduling, it's about the soul of the content. Look at A Knight of the Seven Kingdoms. It's fantastic that we're getting more Westeros, sure, but there's a reason we look to creators like Captain Popcorn to break down these stories. It's because the details matter. The prestige model, for all its faults, allowed for meticulous crafting of high fantasy worlds. If HBO shifts fully into this annual content factory mindset for their biggest IPs, we're treading on dangerous ground. We're moving from curated art to content slurry. If the mandate becomes, we need a season every year, no matter what, the writing is the first thing to suffer. We've seen it happen with Marvel. We've seen it happen with Star Wars. When the release date becomes more important than the script, you get plot holes the size of a dragon. You get VFX artists working crunch time until they burn out. You get a product that looks like a show but feels like a hamburger wrapper. It's hilarious that they're citing The Pit, a medical procedural, as the blueprint. Procedurals are great, but they're designed to be disposable. You watch them while folding laundry. Are we really ready to treat the lore of George R.R. Martin like a background medical drama just so HBO can hit its quarterly targets? It's the hypocrisy that gets me. They destroyed the cable model, charged us more for the privilege of getting less content, and now they're selling us the cable model back to us as a premium feature. They broke our legs and are now trying to sell us a crutch they're calling the iWalk Pro. It's efficient, it's profitable, and it's probably going to work because we're all desperate for something to watch. But let's not pretend this is genius. It's just an admission that they had no idea what they were doing for the last 10 years. Anyway, that's the reality check. They want you to be grateful for the bare minimum of consistency. Don't thank them for giving you water when they're the ones who turned off the tap. Link in the description for the full article. I want to hear from you in the comments because this is going to be the debate of 2026. What's your preference? Are you team volume, give me a season every year even if the CGI is a bit rough and the scripts are simple? Or are you team event, I'll wait 3 years for a masterpiece, just don't feed me filler? Let me know down below. That is officially a wrap on this dossier. If you enjoyed the deep dive, go ahead and smash that like button, hit subscribe, and sound off in the comments because the algorithm feeds on the chaos. Now, real talk before you click away, did you clock the reference for my look today? Drop the character's name in the comments. I need to know if my cosplay game is on point or if I just look like a glitched texture. To support the channel and buy me a coffee, the link is right down below. Catch you on the next one. This was Kikai Wafra for NewsGeekly.